Okay, the only thing we've got left to do is solder this joint and add some solder to this joint. Now if you notice, I put this piece of wire on here. I find saves you a lot of aggravation because this thing, like I said earlier, is really unbalanced, and if I happen to get this too hot while I'm putting this solder in, that's going to get loose and it will just fall off. So having this on here should make it stay still, but I'm still going to be careful about how much heat I put in when I'm soldering that. It's fluxed, should be ready to go. So alright, without knocking anything over, let's just balance it back again. And I have it pulled out a good ways from that other part, but I will let it cool before I go to the other end, just because I don't want to have too much heat in it. Like I said before, I'm going to come in from the bottom side and put the heat on the back side of this thing. The heat will pull the solder into it. There it goes. Let's see if it went all the way to the bottom. I don't know if it did or not. I better let that rest for a minute. Cool off. I think we have enough in there. It looked like it spit out a little bit at the very end, so I'm gonna let that completely cool down and then I'll check it. I don't want to move anything in case that thing got loose. I'm gonna pause you and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back again. I let it cool down. Now I'm gonna heat it up again here and add a little bit of solder to that. Come in from the back side. There it goes. We just pulled some in, so that should be good. Heating on the opposite side, and especially on the bottom, the solder, for whatever reason, wants to go towards the heat source. Plus, I like to play the little gravity card, so I try to heat it from the bottom when I can, and that solder gets put in from the top side, so gravity will make it flow down, plus the heat will pull it down. And if you stay pretty much on this side of where you want it, then it should have the effect of pulling it in as well as pulling it down and through, so it gets all around. Put you on pause, let it cool.